What's up guys, it's Matterz, and we're going to be talking about some more DLC 3 Black Ops 3 information here for the new zombies map in Stalingrad. And this video we're going to be talking about the boss zombie for this map, and potentially the sort of like Panzer army that was actually teased back from World War II, a bunch of stuff regarding World War II that took place in Stalingrad between obviously Germany and Russia. And there's a lot of cool stuff that hints towards the Panzers coming back. And obviously, if you guys don't know, just a quick disclaimer, like the Panzers were almost like soldier sort of mech type things within World War II, and obviously that would be translated in its sort of really light form over to zombies, as we've seen, because the Panzers are actual mech sort of zombie robots to some extent, and where they go through and they destroy. And obviously we've seen them from Origins, we've seen them in Ragnarok, and it looks like we're going to see them again within Stalingrad for DLC 3. So if you can, please leave a like. Let's try to hit 100 likes, and let's get started. So within leaked information, there's code for DLC 3, and if you guys didn't see that video, you know, you can just look up DLC 3 leaked information on my channel, whatever. But that's basically that. They basically talked about dragons, they talked about the location, confirming it was in Stalingrad, and a bunch of other cool stuff. And they also mentioned that there was going to be some sort of mech type zombie similar to the Panzer. Now this is pretty interesting because a Panzer is like an actual normal thing used within Germany. A Panzer is actually, it's directly translated to like a German armored vehicle, obviously used within World War II, but that's really translated over to like the zombie sort of robot soldier type guy that we see within the zombie maps that we've seen so far, Origins and Ragnarok. But in this case, we're actually going to see a German built huge mech robot. And it's actually within the code, like this crazy mech robot, this Russian-German mech robot mixed within Stalingrad. A lot of insane stuff to actually see here. And the army of Panzers and this stuff has been teased time and time again. If you look just World War II, and if you look up the Battle of Stalingrad, they used these Panzers, which are like the German armored vehicle, and they had armies of these Panzers go through and actually attack the city and attack the surrounding areas and wherever they are attacking, really. But we're focusing on Stalingrad because that's where we're going to have the zombies map. So this could be pretty interesting. We might see whether or not they're called Panzers. Now, I'm not so sure. Obviously, within the code, they didn't say, oh, this is a new Panzer. It sort of just said mech robot and then a bunch of other random key, codes that we can tell, okay, it's going to be similar to the Panzer. It's going to be similar to this robot type thing that we've seen before. It may sort of just be a straight up robot that you control and said nothing about an actual zombie boss in general, so it could be something that you control. But we're going to presume that if the Panzer's coming back, it's going to be a boss. It doesn't really make sense for it not to be a boss. That's why we're assuming that, but you never know. They could play some crazy tricks with us. But back to like the army of Panzers and stuff, we can actually see these the actual mech robots, I guess, within Black Ops 3 Zombies, or if they want to call Panzers, the army of the robots come through and actually almost act as, let's say, like the Origins robots did from Black Ops 2, where they ran through and they walked back and forth over and over again and all that cool stuff. And maybe the similar thing where these armies of these mech robots come and sort of attack and swipe through the zombies map every couple of rounds, and that's like sort of the boss round or the boss zombie. And they basically come, and that's basically that. And it makes sense, and it goes according to history and Stalingrad and German warfare, where they used literal Panzers to actually attack people. It's a tank, an armored vehicle, a mechanical sort of artillery thing that they used, and it's gonna be very similar to what we're gonna see within Black Ops 3 Zombies for DLC 3. So let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty insane that we do have this connection. I feel like this is the closest connection we have seen to Panzer so far, besides Origins and besides the Ragnarok. I mean, those maps, we have the Panzers, like we actually have the Panzer there, but this location and this German warfare directly relates to Panzer and what it actually means and what we will see regarding the mech zombie robot, whatever it's called, within DLC 3 Stalingrad. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think it's gonna be pretty insane. I mean, I'm presuming that's going to be a zombie boss. I doubt they're going to change it up. I mean, we've seen stuff like Leroy, where it sort of helps us out, and I guess some others. I think Leroy really is the main one. There probably is one more guy that helped us out, but really that's the main purpose of that. And other than that, I mean, we're going to have to see what they do. I don't know, man. Like, the problem is I don't see them bringing back a Panzer for a third time, 2 times in one game. That's the only thing I'm just sort of like just unsure about, and that's why I think if we're gonna see an army of Panzers or an army of mechanical robots, they're gonna have like the Origins effect where they sort of swoop through the map, and they're not really like actual like things chasing you on the map. Instead of just like they're more of just things that come through, huge mechanical robots that just come through and destroy us every couple of rounds. That would really make more sense, and that would only be the second time we're sort of seeing that. And you know, Origins, it was sort of a subtle one. They stepped on places, but it wasn't that bad. So again, I don't know, we'll have to see. It's within the code, so it's definitely pretty promising that we're going to see something along the lines of that. We just don't know exactly what it is, but I think I do have a pretty good idea of what we're going to see for DLC 3. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.